Beer keg releaser I made for maple sap. This is a vacuum switch up here that'll open, allowing atmosphere into the tanks to dump them. This is a vacuum switch that will shut the vacuum on and off to the tank so that they can dump at the same time. They work in tandem. When one shuts, one opens so that the vacuum is switched. This is a float switch that activates a time delay switch over there that runs the electronics, and that keeps it going back and forth. You just heard that dumping sound. That is the tanks dumping. And what I have down here is at the bottom of the two kegs I have two flapper check valves, Home Depot specials, and they open and close as the vacuum is applied and released. So it'll dump here in a few seconds. I have it set for a time delay of maybe 5 seconds so that for demonstrating purposes it'll dump quickly and then shut off. I have a manifold here that has only 3 lines on it right now, but I can expand it to whatever I want. So you can see how that closes and opens at every time those two kegs fill up. I have a transfer pipe between the two, so they're virtually one vessel combined. And then I'll show you the electronics. I'm running just a small gas pump. Junkyard special, I got that for about 50 bucks. Alright, so what I have here is I have a timer on the side of it that'll shut everything on and off. And I can set it for whatever we need. Run 24/7 if we need. In here I have just a small cheap compressor to run the two vacuum valves. 40 bucks on eBay. I have a time delay switch here that I got from Grainger. It's a model 4GY65N, and it can go from 1 second to 100 minutes. So it's adjustable for whatever the tank time is that you want in a reasonable rate. I have a switch over here. That's just a pneumatic switch. Runs off the compressor, and that activates the two vacuum switches. Just a box I got out of the junkyard to house everything, so it stays pretty waterproof, nice and neat. I have a vacuum tank down here that holds the vacuum, so as soon as the valve switch, it has enough vacuum to activate and close the switches. I will be putting check valves on each one of the manifolds so that when the vacuum dumps, it doesn't pulsate out into the sap lines. So this is Haynes Force Products invention. It's heavy. Probably costs $400 or $500 to make. I got those valves for about $27 on eBay. They're about $485 new. So with all the parts that I put into it, I probably only have, with welding, probably only $200 in materials. Enjoy.